Hello, my name is Verna Ferguson. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner. I'm making a few videos to uh, describe different aspects of the emotion code process. This one's going to be the basics. If you want to go into more detail of how this works, watch the science behind the emotion code. And then I'll also do one what the emotion code has done for me. So, your body traps emotions in the form of a ball of energy. Again, you want more info? Look into the science. Dr. Bradley Nelson, I'll show you his book. He put this book out in 2007, and this is the second edition in 2019. Excuse me. And to do the emotion code, we use this chart. It's got 60 emotions on it. All but one's negative. Overjoy, which is like excited, so excited you can't sleep. Pride's on there, but it's more like the ego type of pride. It's on there. But what you do is you use the muscles in your body to talk to your subconscious. Your subconscious has a index of where all your trapped emotions are. You can talk to your body using muscle testing. It's been known in the West since the polio epidemic. They discovered it. This is my dominant hand. This ring is going to stay solid. There's different ways to do this, but I use ring on ring because I've got lots of fingers. If I've got a cut finger or something, I don't have to use that finger. I can use this finger. I can work like that, different rings. But anyway, so I'm going to say yes, yes, yes. Remain solid, strong, solid. No, it breaks. No, no, no. My name is Verna. My name's Deborah. It's weak when it's no, strong when it's yes. So I'm going to find, I have something called a heart wall. It's a wall of trapped emotions that's formed to protect my heart. I know I have one. I don't know if I can release a trapped emotion from it at this moment, so I'm going to ask both of those questions. Do I have a heart wall? Yes. Can I release a trapped emotion from my heart wall at this time? Yes, yes. I was more concerned about my finger being up my nose. Okay. Is it in column A? No. Column B? Yes. Odd? No. Even? Yes. So that went down to 15 at that point. There's 3 rows left, 5 in each box. B6? No. B4? It's in B4. B2. B4. So I'm going to point it out here. It's in this row. There's 5 there. I'm going to ask about all 5 of them. Depression seems to be a yes. Depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, taken for granted. Depression, panic, depression, panic, depression. And I want to ask, I have to find out what type it is because depending on what type or how it was trapped, is how I will release it. So I'm going to ask common, inherited, shared, absorbed. Absorbed. Okay, absorbed is an emotion that I did not experience. You absorb emotions from family, friends. If you're young, it's really easy. You absorb emotion, or you can absorb emotions when you are ill. So I want to ask my age because I'm nosy. 25 or less, 15 or less, 20 or less, 20, 19, 18. Depression 18. Was this from family, friends, from a friend? Age 18. friend. Was this Baby Blues? Yes, I know who that was. Okay, so with Exorbed, you only do 3 swipes. I swipe down the middle of my body because all the nerve endings come together. And I'm going to break the electromagnetic field that's around my body. If you want to know more, watch the science. So I'm just going to ask in my mind to release this trapped emotion of depression and do the swipes, and I'll be back. I did a little bit more, just be sure. I hit my mic and that always startles me. Depression, released. Depression, released. So finding it is a little bit more difficult. It gets zigzaggy and stuff, but releasing is very easy. There's 6 types. Common is something that you experience yourself. If you remember it or not, something you experienced. Inherited is an emotion that you inherited from your parents at conception. And all through the generations, whatever trickled down to you through your ancestors, you inherited at birth. Well, not at birth, at conception, pardon me. It takes 10 swipes because it's been tested and they've played with this, but you can get a family together. You find that one emotion that's been inherited in one person, blood relatives. You can find it in the others. You can take it from one person and it removes it from the other. But he discovered this as he was developing the process, that he couldn't get things to remove until he did 10 swipes. So inherited is 10. Shared is the next one. Shared is when you experience the same emotion about the same issue at the same time with more than one person. Again, that takes 10 swipes. It will take it from the other people that shared that experience too. Exorb we just did. I absorbed that from a friend. That particular emotion. And then the next one is pretty rare. It's prenatal or in the womb. Say if what I've run across is the mother having an accident, car accident or something, and the baby having some emotions. And the baby would be the person we'd be working on at the moment. The last one is extremely rare. It's preconception, and we don't know this, of course, but it's thought that God, source, universe, however you want to look at that, put that on the soul to prepare the person for life. So this works for a few animals, cats, dogs, horses, and it can be done from remote. If you want to know more about that, look at the science. 3 things I want to wrap up with. You as a person that will be worked on or to have their emotions found and released, there's 3 things you got to know. 1, you've got to have an open mind. The only time I've had difficulty working on someone, 1, chaos is going on around me. That's on me. I need to be in an environment where I can focus. 2 is the person that's being worked on doesn't want to be worked on. They had their arm twisted or something. They think it's hooey. And if whoever's being worked on wants to shut down, 95 to 99% of your intelligence is in your subconscious, you can shut it down and I won't be able to do a thing. All you gotta do is have the attitude, let's try. Let's see. Let's just see what happens. So it's not anything difficult. Next thing is a little bit of a conscious mind you've got control of there. Don't get involved with answering the questions that are being asked. Don't you can throw us off the track because the subconscious knows what's going on. You may think you remember it or something. The subconscious knows. Okay, subconscious needs the answer. Last thing, we don't talk about the emotions. This is not talk therapy. We find the emotions, release them. Find them, release them. Now, if you want to talk to someone, that's fine. You want to talk to friend, family, go to a professional, by all means. This doesn't replace talk therapy. This is just another tool in the box, okay? But I feel like that's a positive. You don't, the less you know about it, the less upset you're going to be. But then again, you can go to a psychiatrist, psychologist, a counselor. Encourage that. Well, thank you for your attention, and I hope you give it a try. Thank you.